What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I want to ask you: are you ever frustrated with uploading a video to YouTube and you get no views? I know I was when I first started. If you're a music artist and you have your own podcast or you're a content creator, look no further. Wham Promotions has gotten you covered. They specialize in high-end targeted YouTube campaigns that deliver real views, real subscribers, and most importantly, real growth. So if you're struggling with real organic YouTube growth, I'm here to tell you to go on Wham Promotions and use the promo code GAUDS and receive 20% when you check out. Tell them Ray sent you, you got 20% off. Let's go, guys. I'm looking to see you guys on the charts. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Rocky Jean.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and welcome to the GAUDs Show.
Hey.
Today's show is not gonna feel like any other show I've ever done because I'm interviewing someone that's famous, right? The world knows him, but we used to actually walk the Banneker High School's walls together, so I know. We called him Joc in high school, but everybody knew his name was Joseel, right? So I want everybody to give it up for my brother, my College Park brother, a legend in the game. Matter of fact, Joc, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on. I want to take this so serious. I actually had a lead-in, and I can't find my goddamn phones. I have a lead-in for you, bro. Yeah, man, I want to do you right, man, because when I do your show, you give me a lead-in. So, guys, introducing, from dropping platinum-selling hits like It's Going Down to captivating audiences on reality TV and building successful businesses, Yung Joc is a true multi-hyphenated. He's not just a rapper, he's an entertainer, entrepreneur, and a cultural icon. Today we're sitting down with this Atlanta legend to discuss his incredible journey from the music scene to the boardroom. I ain't gonna read the rest because, you know, Jack got real sensitive. So everyone get ready for a great, it's like, nigga, I ain't gonna say all that. So let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't gonna talk like that, but by the way, that's my leading Joc. I know Rocky, I know it's but we grew up together, so I know him. But Joc, man, I always wanted to ask you this question. I never asked you since you blew up.
Hold up.
What do you consider yourself, right? Because I could paint this picture like no one can. Because Joc in high school was like really a cool dude. He was always about his business, and he was a relationship guy. So he was like in that world, he was considered safe. You know, like he was in a relationship. He was a good guy. He handled his business. He was a hustler. His family was hustlers. So you kind of knew that he was going to be something. And then I ran into him like when we was like 3 years out of high school, and he was selling hair products, right? And we was in the studio, and he was like, yeah, I'm selling my dad hair products. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the next time I saw the nigga, it's going down, it's blowing up. And I'm like, why the fuck you didn't tell me? And the nigga was like, hey, man, I was just trying to, you know, I'm just finessing this shit. If the hair would have worked, I would have been motherfucking the Bronner Brothers, but it's going down, right? So, Joc, I want to ask you, man, what do you consider yourself, man?
I mean, that's such a broad question, my brother.
Okay, and if someone had to say, if you had to give a pitch to like what you are,
okay,
like, do you consider yourself a businessman? Because like you still performing. I follow. I see you always getting money on the road.
Right.
Then you have a morning show.
Yeah.
Then you have businesses. Yeah. Then you are on TV. Yeah. And then you doing. It's like, what do you consider yourself?
Oh.
And can you tell us what's the most successful thing for you?
I'm a professional liver.
What?
I live for a living.
Oh.
I knew he was going.
I live for a living. I mean, like, you know, okay, so you know, you got that kid who heard certain monikers and certain slogans and just certain catchphrases that you be all you could be.
Yeah, be all.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know, you heard certain things so much that after a while, you know, living life, you start realizing like, yo, people ain't just saying certain things for a reason. It's a reason it's being said. And I'm pretty sure this phrase or whatever has been tried and true. And then as you get older, you start seeing certain things happen. And I just started realizing like, yo, be all I could be. Like, yeah, I was working with my dad selling health products. You damn right. I was selling weed. I was the bartender at Ruby Tuesdays on Camp Creek. Yeah, they fired me, but You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, like that's just, I'm just not scared to live. I'm not scared to try things.
What
I'm
made
not
you go
scared
from-
to express myself. What?
What made you go from like one thing to the next thing? Is it seeing that something is successful and it's like, man, I got to make this money, so I'm gonna go over here?
No. It's like I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I just recently found this out by way of working with my team, and I started realizing, how you asked that question, and I'm gonna come back to it, but I'm gonna say this: time management is I think is my true key to success.
Okay.
Because, all right, let's say if you had a job right now,
Okay.
you made $1 million a year safely, like you good, just $1 million, like that's your annual income.
Yep.
I think that's a decent annual income, right? What do you think? $1 million good? $1 million cool?
Hell
$1 million
yeah.
cool? All right, so if you could do that, right? If you could make $1 million a year, but you only work 4 hours a day, would you just live the lifestyle of, you know what? I got 20 hours to do what the hell I want to do.
Exactly.
And just go live it up.
Yeah.
Or you can say, well, now, that's 4 hours. If I can find another gig that's only 4 hours and they can play me close or something in the range of what I'm already making annually, then I could put myself in a position where I'm working a regular 8-hour job, right? But I'm still getting more money than the
Millions of
average
dollars.
person working an 8-hour job.
Yeah.
So my time management, that's how mine worked. I started realizing, I could do music on the road. I could perform. I could be an artist. I could host shows. Okay. Then I was like, let me go try something else. I went to TV. I was like, this kind of, it coincides. It works. It falls in the schedule as long as I manage my time.
Yep.
Then I looked up and I was like, I think I could put radio in there because it's every day and that'll keep me at home.
Yep.
So now here I am doing shows on the road. I'm
You got
filming
your
a TV
local
show.
money 'cause
I
you
get my
make- yep, from the radio,
And
yep.
here I am doing so many things. And so I just started realizing like, you could do it. You could be all you could be. You just got to figure out how to make it work for you. And one of the reasons to answer your question more directly to the point, opposed to just giving that, because I want to make sure I put that out. That time management is a big factor in my success.
Very important.
Honestly, you see something working for somebody, and they just stop working. You be like, damn. That was a good run, though. Yeah. I don't want to be the one not having something ready in case the good run runs
It's
out.
over, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be real with you. First of all, we talked we did our pre-production meeting yesterday, and I was telling Chastity, I said all this stuff, and I was like, I know the answer. You a hustler.
Yeah.
Like, you are the ultimate hustler. And to me, the thing that I love is that you found a way to be the ultimate hustler being yourself.
Yeah.
Because I have not seen a different Joc one time.
Yeah.
Like, since that's what I want to
Yeah,
give him. Like,
yeah.
since we were kids, I ain't never seen.
Yeah.
He's been the same person, silly. We talk shit, we laugh. But
Yeah.
I'm going to handle my business, though. We going to run into him in the hallway. He going to say a little joke or
Talk
two.
shit,
But
yeah.
I got my notebook. I'm going to my class, and I'm going to be
Yeah.
on time. So it's
Yeah.
that whole thing. So you a hustler, bro. Like, and you found a way. Like, to me, the best way to describe it is you found a way to make yourself a figure and say, hey, to the Tory thing we was talking about. Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna be here. You gonna catch me on radio in the morning. You gonna see me performing at
Yeah.
night. I got businesses. You gonna shop at my restaurants. You need a lawyer, my wife. It's like so many things that I can help you with.
Yeah.
I want to be the end all be all. So I was like, yeah, he's the ultimate hustler. Like, to me, that's what I would see it as. So, do you consider yourself a rapper?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
No, because I was like, let me tell you why I say that.
Are you-
Sheree. I'm going to tell you why I say that, Sheree. Because time management. A basketball player balls. If you play basketball, you ball from day to night. Joc is like, I'm going to ball from 3 p.m. to 6. And after that shit, I'm going to go do something else because I got to get money over there.
And
That's what I was like. I was like, I'm a rap. Hold on, how much they got? 85,000. It's going down. Like, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't never seen you freestyle. I ain't never see you I ain't never see you go out loud and be like, why ain't nobody top 10? It's like, nigga, I'm making music, I'm making money, nigga. Fuck all of y'all.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's like, nigga.
I'm saying it is what it is, man. Like I just can't be cornered in that sector to just only say I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. It is what it is. When I go stand on that stage, I don't give a damn if it's 1,500 people in there or if it's 100,000 people. Whenever I get out there, I'm gonna give them the same energy. I'm gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
So when I'm on the show, I'm inspired. Y'all know that's about me. I'm inspired.
Right.
You should really, I'm not even lying as I'm looking
Right.
to you talk. This gonna sound crazy, but like, and it's really ironic, but dog, I feel like you could feel a spot that Puff did.
But
From
you know what's
the good
interesting?
spots. Let me tell you why I say that. No, let me tell you why I say that. I don't laugh. Because I'm being honest with you. Because it's like, what was he? What was Puff? He was really an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like if Joc is telling jokes, I want to see it.
Yeah.
If Joc is on the radio talking shit, I want to hear it. If he's rapping, I want to hear it. Because it's all fun. So it's like you could create that moment where it's like I'm the ultimate, like I'm that guy. You could sit in that seat. I think you'll be perfect for it.
Yeah, I was trying to get to that space. Interesting. So funny. Cause,
You there now, nigga?
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying like for real, like on some real shit. Like, so think about when I really stopped, when I pulled back trying to put out my own music, and then I put out
hot shit,
Styles,
Looking Ass Boy.
Looking Boy. Then I put out GS Boys, Stanky Leg. Right. After them, I had Dero. Right there, man. Dero was about to do some business. But when they hadn't talked to so many people for securing a deal, and at that time, you know, if you did a single deal, what was it, 50,000?
Did 30,000, 25, 30.
But I'm saying 50 was the top.
Yeah,
like,
50, you ain't getting no more than 50.
Unless you got about 4 more lined up and we can hear them though, right? So I remember talking to Dero, and Dero like, yo, man, we'll do the deal, but you know, like, but what you getting out the deal? And I was just like, I ain't getting nothing out the deal because you want the whole 50.
Yeah.
Right? And they just thought that I was lying because it was like, nah, you ain't gonna just do this. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to build this name. You know what I'm saying? And I remember seeing them go on and do the deal. And then Brian Leach, because we had a deal over at, I was at Polo Grounds and J Records. I had deals over there and whatnot, a label deal as well as my own deal. And I remember Brian Leach coming to me and said, hey, they just sent me this record. I think you need to sign it. I said, okay, what is it? Teach me how to Dougie.
Okay.
And I was like, why would I sign this? It sounds cool, but I got artists that sign out of Dallas and Fort Worth, Funkatown. Well, it's like they ain't even Dougie no more.
Yeah.
They stanky legging. They ain't even stanky legging no more. Like, why would I come this far?
Reinvent a new trend.
With somebody talking about teach them how to do something. And I remember a few weeks after that, he called me back really pissed off with me because they was like number 4 with a bullet on the billboard. And niggas was mad that I didn't sign them niggas. So it's like I lost all credibility in the building.
Oh, man.
Niggas like, this nigga don't know what he doing. I'm like, what you mean?
But I ain't gonna lie, when you said, I was like, hold on, Joc. Stanky Leg, Looking Ass Boy, Dougie, all in the catalog. That's a good catalog.
No, but watch this. So it's one thing I didn't do. I did let my kids listen to Teach Me How to Dougie.
Oh, yeah.
Because my kids, every hit, they was able to point it out.
Yep.
My baby Coco, she was like,
What's up?
it's something.
Get that
Right.
And I didn't do it. And then, you know, I think the one that was really going to get me there, that would have gave me not Puff status, but like, okay, you can go in that direction. Honestly, Jeremiah. See, every deal I was doing, you know who I was competing with?
Who?
You know, a few label heads that you
Yeah.
don't see. Me and Boo.
Okay.
Me and Boo competed so many times, and I was always able to just be like, he ain't Akon, he
Yes.
Akon brother.
He looked just like him.
Fuck with me.
By the way, I would compete with Boo, but I didn't look like Akon. He looked like Akon. Boo gonna win, boy.
But what I'm saying, it was like, I'm Akon brother, and I'm Boo. I'm connected, but I was like, I ain't nobody big brother, but I'm me.
Yeah.
He ain't Akon, he Akon brother. I'm me. So I was winning the deals, right? So I never forget. My man's called me. He was like, "Yo, I want to chop up some business with you, Yancey."
Okay,
You know
so
Yancey?
yes, of course, it's my brother.
So Yancey put me with Lewis,
Okay.
who was at Atlantic.
Okay.
Lewis used to work the Midwest region.
Yeah.
And I needed somebody to help manage with Hot Style because they was in Chicago.
Exactly.
He in Chicago. Yo, my man's called me and he cries to me. You know, it's like to put him out of business out here. This is so far gone. It's whatever. He was with Atlantic. He had just got married, just bought a house, just had a kid. And they let him go. Right?
Why?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
None of my business, right? So they're like, yo, I can help you with Hot Styles if you help me with my artist, man. This kid can sing, he's good, he's ready to go. I'm like, who is it? He's like, his name's Jeremiah, he's got this song. I like, send it to me. So Yancey was like, I think the song Mike could do something. I heard this shit, I was like,
Girl, you know.
what is this? I was like, this the one. Yes.
Yes.
You help me with Hot Styles, I'm gonna help you with this. Yo, I'm flying to Chicago and shit. I meet with these niggas, it's good. So now I got all these labels ready to do whatever. That's just like, yo, let's fly them in, let's meet with them. them niggas just stopped answering my phone calls.
Cause Boo came in with that Def Jam check.
Boo
He was like,
came.
Oh man.
So when I saw that Boo had got the nigga, I was like,
motherfucker.
Boo.
I love Boo. That's my nigga, man.
But if I could have got DeRoe, Teach Me How to Dougie, and Jeremiah, I think any label would have gave me any check that I asked for.
I think it's bigger than music with you. I feel like you could do Yung Joc Presents a comedy show and to be on brand.
Yeah.
You could do a rap show to be on brand.
Yeah.
It's so many things that you've found a way to connect yourself to so many worlds that it's like, shit, what can I do? That's what I'm here for.
Well, when you live in these worlds, like let's be for real, when you live in these worlds, and it doesn't cost you anything to live in these worlds. I mean, I don't have to do nothing extra. I don't have to put my integrity on the line. I'm living here rent free, and you start realizing, yo, you understand that world. You could do this. It's just like right now. We all know right now. If I was to go do a podcast, my own podcast, it's gonna probably be pretty cool. I know enough people.
It's gonna be lit like a motherfucker. It's gonna be fun as hell,
right?
Yep.
And so, I haven't just done my own podcast yet, right? I'm loving the people who in that space.
Yeah.
I'm in the world, but I'm just not trying to do that.
Yeah.
If I want to go do music, man, I know everybody. Everybody come and talk to me every morning.
And you on the radio, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so many things I could do. So when I live in these worlds, I just sit back and I think of ways that I could win in these spaces. So when the opportunity presents itself, you know, it's already enough thought been put into it. That's why when I walked in here and started telling you about Southside Jacket.
Southside Jacket. Southside Jacket.
Yeah, that's y'all just remember that.
Yep. That's amazing, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why. It's just like the moniker, you know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Like, how do you get people to believe in each vision? Like, do you always win for everything that you try? Or
man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, some things just, I mean.
Say it. I already know what you're saying.
Nah, I mean, I'm saying sometimes I think what it is understanding what people want. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was the kid who sat back and I watched making the band, and I was like, man, if I was on here, I'd blow past all these. Even if I couldn't rap better than these people, because I mean, it was some talented people on that show. But my mindset of who I am, I'm like, I'm a hustler. I'm gonna walk to get the cheesecake. What y'all fussing about it? It don't look like it's that cold outside. Let's go. And I'm on TV. I'm gonna walk and get the cheesecake. Right? But not realizing I'm looking at a production. So I'm internalizing this shit. Like, if I ever get a chance to do it, I'm gonna walk and get this cheesecake.
Hold on. You know, you just really made me think about something. Imagine walking to get the cheesecake. And you cold as fuck. You hungry as fuck. And you got $50,000 cameras following you everywhere you go. Move the fuck out my way. Y'all ain't gonna drive me, nigga.
Nah.
Y'all wanna walk through Brooklyn with these cameras and get like
that ain't me. I'm so in tune with the universe, man. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna get me something to eat while I'm walking, and they might catch me figuring out how to get me something to eat. All that you can't stop and get nothing to eat to get the cheesecake. Kiss my ass.
No, that wasn't a rule.
I don't know.
They didn't say you had to do it tonight. You could have stopped, chill, party,
whatever. And so just watching certain things, saying if I got the opportunity, I would do it. I remember I had the opportunity to be on Love and Hip Hop the first season. Yo, I was so up that if I would have been, and I'm not tooting my horn, because I'm just saying something I never said before. But if I would have been on that first season, that show would have been mine.
Yeah.
Bro, I had the 12,000 square foot house, 7-car garage, 20-seater theater.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking about Ferrari, the Bentley, I'm having. Yeah. So if I would have went on that show, that first season, nobody had none of that kind of shit.
And it was a different space you were sitting in. I would have just been the premier person. Yep.
I would have been the premier because my backdrop.
You turned down the show initially?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Were you afraid of looking like a failure? Like I used to be a rapper and now I got it.
No, none of that shit mattered to me because I knew the power of that TV. None of that shit mattered.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
They was asking me about somebody trying to have me on the show with a mistress. I was like, hell no.
You didn't want the drama.
Would you get with her ever? Would you get with her again? Hell no. Well, could y'all be friends? Hell no. I'm married. I'm really having. If my wife divorced me, y'all ain't showing me a lifelong plan long enough to protect this money that she might take. Hell no.
And she a lawyer?
I remember looking at Mona, looking at me like, you gonna turn this opportunity down? Hell yeah.
So what made you actually do it?
Shit, shit.
It was time.
He's like, I need that money.
No. Me and my wife.
I didn't try to like shit.
Nah, me and my wife, it came to that point, 12 years, we was getting a divorce.
Oh,
and then I wasn't officially single yet, but I was single. She had a new house. I had the house. She had a new house. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm out here on my own now. I just wasn't officially divorced.
Yeah.
So she in the house, I'm in the house. I'm like, shit. So after the time, you know.
How did that change life for you?
When I met Carly, it was just like, maybe she ain't as bad as I see him on TV. And she was nice to me. She was nice. She was a sweetheart.
I forgot about that.
So I'm saying, bro. So we was cool, and then I was like, all right. Then the first time she cooked for me, she took her time. I ate the food. I was like,
How was the cooking?
It was cool. It was cool. I mean, it wasn't nothing extraordinary because I didn't ask for anything. No, I just steamed some broccoli, some vegetables. It was like some sauteed shrimp or whatever. But long story short, I remember it because that's the only time she ever cooked for me. One goddamn time. But the one time let me know that she would. You know? Shit. I mean, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so when she talked to me about it one day, she's like, babe, we're in a relationship and you know what I'm a part of, and I know you said this is something you want to do, but if it would be something that piqued your interest, would you do it? And I was like, no. But what was funny is I just realized, like, I would go places with Carly, and I'd be standing there like, oh my God, Yung Joc, hey, like, what's up, baby? Take a picture. And she'll walk in that room, she'll suck out that motherfucker. And I started seeing that shit. I was like,
hold on, what do you mean? Like, hold on, I'm not understanding. What do you mean?
Hey. You
Like,
ever be the man? You ever be the man? Like, hey, and then somebody walk in, and at that moment they just got something a little hotter than what you got, and that shit. And you be like, damn.
That love of hip hop power showed you.
Hey, I'm over here. Y'all over there? Okay. Yeah.
That love of hip hop, you saw the power of it.
And then too, I saw other cohorts who was just having a hard time, and then it's like they got on the show, and I seen they shit going up. So I was like, well, maybe this is the turnaround of the outlook on reality TV.
Yes.
Because once upon a time, reality TV was considered a graveyard.
Yes.
For an artist who was once viable.
Now it's a living place.
Now I can see it. I was like, oh no, this fertile ground. You just got to know what to do with it.
Right.
And when you start seeing people become household names off of a show that people laugh and you on reality TV, yeah, and I'm having my way right now.
Exactly.
Like, all right, way better than I thought. So
That's also one of my jobs.
That's one of my jobs. Yeah.
I'm also on the radio. You saw that? I'm also there. You saw that? Oh, by the way, I perform. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the ultimate hustler.
And you know what? I may just not be scared to work. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of like when you sit back and you lose enough people. I remember the year before I got on, I lost 7 people. And to see how fast life can be taken away from you, and I think of those 7 people and all the different dreams and aspirations that they would share with me, and to know that they can't fulfill them. I didn't want to be one of those people that expired without fulfilling certain dreams and aspirations. So that's why I was always willing to say, if I got 10 things I want to do in life, let me go on and try to just really shoot for them for real. Because I don't want to be on my deathbed saying, man, I probably shoulda,
coulda,
woulda, coulda.
You're more scared of that than actually trying and failing.
I'm going out this motherfucker like this. I love y'all. That was a good last laugh. One more laugh. Type shit. Like, I don't want to go out. If I could have. Nah, nigga, I don't want to.
No regrets. It's a famous Virgo saying. It's a famous saying about Virgos that every Virgo has said, I like what you did there. I can do it better, though. That's what you are. It's like, that's what we do. Oh, y'all did love it. Oh, okay. Let me show you how to do it better. Oh, you do radio. Let me show you how to do it better.
Yeah, man, it's interesting. Because I think what happens is, I think we realize that every dog gonna get his day. But they didn't say every dog would only get one day.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can as a dog, I can get my day as many times as I can get my day. I just gotta be steadfast on getting my day. And I think that's the difference. A lot of people get comfortable in a position or in a space because they got their day. And especially when everybody know I had my day, it's like I'm having my way, I'm having motion. I don't gotta prove to y'all no more than I'm got them having.
It's like winning a championship. Like once I'm a champion, I'm a champion.
I'm a champion. You like, nigga.
So was there ever a moment where you felt like being a rapper wasn't enough, or
Hell yeah.
when was that moment for you?
When I was noticing rappers who before me who had already put that time in, here I am, I'm like, yo, I'm a few years in, like, yo, ain't nobody calling me to host nothing. It ain't time yet, my boy. You ain't put enough work in. And having to understand that, I just realized it wasn't about, should I be more than a rapper? I just knew I was more than a rapper. I was doing plays and stuff before I ever got on and rap. You know what I'm saying? People would see me and be like, boy, you gonna do some moves. You gonna be on TV.
You already had that ambition.
And I wasn't even worried about that shit. I was like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, I hear that shit, but I'm gonna be a rapper. Nigga like, nah, nigga, you funny, you silly, you melodramatic. Everybody said I was melodramatic, so.
So did you rap in high school, like when you were younger? This was just like he might have not known about it.
No, I'm about to go there.
I'm gonna tell you why. Cause niggas like him.
Oh, I feel you.
These niggas gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be like, nah, nigga, you ain't. Cause I would see niggas be trying to rap and I be like, nah, I can do that, but I'm gonna wait till I'm better to show you I can do it. Like,
that's the most Virgo shit he's ever said. That's the most Virgo shit you ever said. Cause that's the most Virgo shit is like, nah, nigga. Cause I tell y'all my plan. Y'all gonna try to kill it, and I gotta get it out my head first before I tell it to y'all. Cause Ludacris went to high school with us, and Luda rapped, right? You knew he rapped because he was with R Squad and RB and all those guys. Like in our school, you knew who the rappers was. Joc wasn't a rapper. He was in theater, like you said, he was in theater. And all. That's why I was like, when I look at Joc, I'm like,
confused. Niggas was like,
what?
And you know what? That shit, you know what? It just dawned on me why people used to be looking at me like that. I thought it was just because I was on. A nigga be like,
what? So do I swear to God.
I used to think that was like, do you remember me?
Nah, nigga. When I first saw when he was like really Joc, I was like, because I didn't know the sound. Like, nigga, you.
That's the look he talk about right there.
Cause it's kind of like, it's kind of like one of those things where like you just waiting for the nigga to go.
How the fuck?
Like, hey nigga, like it's like nigga, cause how the fuck did you? Cause you didn't do that. Like in school in Atlanta, if you rap, it's a big deal. In Atlanta, if you dance, it's a big deal. In Atlanta, if you have talent in high school, that will make you the most popular kid. In your school.
Cause at that time, check this out. We had T-Rock at the school.
Yeah, T-Rock went to batting with us too.
T-Rock was with 3 6 Mafia. So we like, that's the nigga out of our school right now. And I'll be right there with, cause T-Rock was a Southside nigga. He was my nigga.
That's my brother.
And niggas will be rapping and I'll be sitting there like, ooh, I should just jump in.
I never seen y'all freestyling in the hallway.
Right? And then I'll be like, another nigga jump in. I was like, I'll wait, okay. Right. Then I'm like, this is my time. I'm finna jump in. Another nigga jump back in. And I thought I'm like, the bell ring. Like, I'll catch y'all next time, cuz.
And you did that in real life.
And I never, I swear
But by the way, that's the smartest thing to do. Like, cause we say we knew Luda rapped in school, and we knew T-Rock rapped in school, so all the light was on. Well, Luda didn't have the light, cause he was with a crew of people, and he was like the smaller guy, like RB. Like his hype man RB was like the man in high school compared to Chris. Chris was like he was like from Illinois. He just moved to Atlanta. We fucked with him, but he wasn't like that. So we didn't start knowing about him, but he was smart though. Ludacris was catching the bus, and back in that day, you didn't ride the bus in College Park unless you was like a city kid. Like, what the fuck you going to Grady down to the city or something? Why you on the bus? So he would ride the bus, but he rode the bus to Hot 107.9 because it was on Old National. So I remember niggas would laugh at him like, because everybody else was rapping, but he was rapping and also interning at the radio station.
Right, and you were watching them laugh at him, so
by
you
wasn't. By the way, Chris is a Virgo too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when he talking, I'm like, that's how we move. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you, like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a comedian. When I was a kid, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I said this a couple times. But I knew if I said it, what's the first thing you gonna say to me? Tell me a joke. Now I gotta prove to you I'm funny, nigga. I'd rather just come in the room and be funny. And he'd be like, damn, you a funny ass nigga. Yeah, I'd rather that.
I'm so glad we had this moment, dog. Cause I used to be like, yo, why is niggas looking at me so surprised?
Nigga, I couldn't believe it.
I just couldn't believe it.
I've been on this nigga 30 years almost. And I'm literally like, I just want to ask him like, on some like BHS shit. Like,
hey,
nigga, do you consider yourself a rapper?
Did you?
What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And if you were wondering who this beautiful woman sitting next to me is my sister, Tiffany Daniels Sai. Let's give it up for my sister. Everybody can clap. This is good. And my sister she's the most talented person in the family, and we started a family business, a signature scent company. So if you like smoke a lot of weed in your car and you want to get the scent out, you have to check out these scents. I know guys that use it for the weed. I know people that use it for cologne, and everywhere they go to get compliments. We make candles. We make
room sprays. We got them in kits. So if you want to buy something for your loved one or anybody that you care about, hit us up, LorraineCo.com.
and we're gonna put the website at the bottom of it. But support this black business, support this black woman, and order. I promise you guys. As a matter of fact, use the word GAUDs, and we'll give you 15% off. I just made that up, so if my sister face looks crazy, don't get mad at her. I'll eat that. But guys, when I tell you this shit is incredible, you really should check this out.
The best scents ever.
LorraineCo.com, and we'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
Thanks.
Did you go to, because I feel like you was there with us this night. When we went to Twin Jaguars one night.
Never the Jaguar.
Twin Jaguars downtown.
No.
You know
I
what
used to
I'm
go to
talking
Club Legend. We used to go to Club Legend. We ain't
Yeah,
leave.
but it was one night I asked.
Jaguars in the city. Maybe.
It was in the city. It was
After
the
high
old
school.
JD Club. Yeah, it was after high school.
Oh, yeah, probably
and
so,
we
yeah.
was downtown, and I never forget this shit. I used to go in there, Twin Jaguars. These niggas had a free, like Tuesday or Wednesday night comedy show.
Yes.
And you get free liquor, but it was well liquor. You know what I'm saying? And one day, Dwayne and
Dwight.
Dwight didn't come with us. It was like Dwayne, Kurt. I feel like Myself came.
Yes, self down. You damn, that's crazy.
I feel
These names I ain't heard in so long. It's all our niggas from.
So this is so funny. I feel like you was there, right? And then so all these niggas like look New York, right? I'm the only Atlanta nigga out the crew. So these niggas look New York, like kind of got this sauce.
Yeah, that's New York swag.
And I never forget, we sat up front. So I asked the nigga, I said, yo, I'm just giving you a way of how I be thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, we sitting right here. We could look good right now. We got some money. I'm like, yo, since y'all giving y'all liquor away for free, sell us some bottles of rosé for your cost. And he was like, why would we do that? I like, because it'll look good and it might make other people want to buy champagne. He was like, I don't know. Let me go talk to my brother. He the one do all that. So nigga came back and was like, yeah, hell yeah, how many bottles you want? So then I talked to everybody at the table. Niggas was like, yeah, we'll put in. I was like, shit. So we ended up getting like 10 bottles. Right? Because it was giving to us that price. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget Ronnie Jordan was on stage.
Shout out to Ronnie Jordan.
And she came up with one bottle. I wanted to come up with all the bottles at one time. She came up with one bottle. I'm sitting at this table with all these New York looking niggas, right? And that nigga roasted us for a cool 2 to 3 minutes. Look at these niggas look like they on the way to a Harlem shakeout. These niggas passing around one bottle or more. Y'all the brokest niggas I ever seen in my life. They giving away free liquor. Y'all niggas want to share a bottle. I was like, damn, this shit was crazy. And then when she came up with them other 9 bottles, nigga, the whole club was like,
He spoke too soon.
oh, what's going on? And then it turned up people in the club, so people in the club started wanting to buy bottles. They just charged double the price. So now we got a whole club
Now you made the
buying
money.
bottles of champagne. Now they making money.
Wow. I
So
wasn't there,
just
but that's
me-
dope as fuck though. And
Right.
all the niggas is my nigga. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I thought you was there that night, man. That shit was funny. But yeah, that's how I think.
So, Joc, let me ask you. I want to ask you this. See, this is a partner interview. I'm talking like you, my nigga. I'm like,
Yeah.
Like, what? Why you always have women trouble, man? Like, what the fuck is this about? Like, let me say something.
But do I really?
No, Joc, listen.
Do
Hear
I
me
really?
out.
Okay.
I'm watching. So I'm at the house. I'm at the house, and I'm at the house, and I'm doing the live that we just did the other day. I'm at the house doing the live, and I gotta have the TV on.
Right.
So I'm like, you turn on YouTube TV, Love and Hip Hop, the first block. I'm like, fuck it. They had your picture. I'm like, I'm interviewing a nigga a couple days. I'm turn on this shit just to have it on. And I see you get a drink thrown in your face. I'm like, why this nigga Joc? It's like, hold on, be clear. It's also a time, I don't know, I don't really try to keep up with stuff like the Love and Hip Hop stuff because I'm like you. Because I don't want to get too deep in it because I might start loving it and being like, man, fuck the real world. But you in the bed, thinking about it like, is she whippy? It's like, why does this nigga always have some shit with a woman?
And was that real when she tied you up? And
Yeah, it was real. She tricked me.
wow.
I'm thinking I'm finna get the best sex in my life. I'm like, I'm tired of. What can you do other than 1 or 2 things? Let's go.
Whip your ass,
I
nigga.
didn't think that. I did not think that far because I didn't know she had that footage. Well, hey, life is life. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Because even in the moment, like, even though you like, bang.
I'm serious.
Like, for real. Like,
Hey,
she like,
hey.
no, nigga.
Yo, when that belt hit me, hell yeah, it hurt. But the first one, it caught my attention. God, I was like, hold up. Whoa.
You thought we was doing some sexy
Not only
whipping.
did she trick me, but she just tricked me in front of millions of people. And I'm thinking to myself, well, they have a policy. You cannot assault nobody. So they're going to probably come on in and stop it with the next. I'm like, all right.
You ain't looking at the cameraman. You ain't looking at the cameraman. Like, nigga.
I'm looking at them.
This is
and they
assault.
looking at me like, and nobody's looking at me. Everybody in the camera like, wow, she's whooping his ass. I'm looking around like, y'all, hey.
You don't have a safe word?
Hell, ain't no goddamn safe word. I don't even think they knew that. I don't even think they had to know she knew. But I don't think they knew that she, I don't know. I just think maybe they was just like, yeah, get him. But you know what, dog? If I did, you know what? I'm thankful to God for my women's troubles that I've had in my life. You know why? Well, woman troubles. You know why?
Tell me why.
Cause I would be like a lot of the other niggas and I wouldn't be on the show no more. They say take lemons and make lemonade. Shit.
That's what you doing.
Wait, real quick though, can you take us back to that? Take us back to that moment real quick, right? You talking about you think you're gonna get the best sex of your life, but what would happen with the camera crew? Do they leave
Well, no. I knew that. No, my mind wasn't thinking this about to happen, cause I know that wasn't gonna happen. But I'm just saying to myself like, okay, I could be up for this, cause I never was the one getting tied down.
Right.
I did the tying down.
So like y'all would revisit that later?
I was just like, this shit might be for. Oh yeah, and then she was dressed up. It was like I was in the moment. Of course, cameras are there, but I'm just like, oh, this, oh, we might be finna start something. Man, she put that iPad in my face and I seen me on that sofa sucking Cena toe.
Your heart dropped.
I'm trying to say, like, it's like drop. Like, it's like somebody said to you, nigga, you know it's a camera. You know you on TV.
No, I didn't know it was a
famous.
camera. No, Cena set me up.
Okay.
I didn't know. She put a camera in the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't go to nobody's house.
Yeah.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
Okay, so here's why I'm gonna tell you on some like
don't go to nobody's house.
on some like how I think stuff and how we think.
Come on,
this I'm gonna
talk to
share
me.
with you.
Okay.
If I can tell any man that it's like on some fun shit like we on, you know, we men, I would say, look, marry anybody. Don't marry a lawyer. Because nigga, she knows the law. nigga, like she can do something 2 weeks from now that you didn't even know was in the law that set you up like, and I have proof that I took a pic. It's like, you married a lawyer, my nigga.
Right.
Why the fuck? It's the first. Why the fuck would you marry a lawyer knowing that you're Joc? And it's like, to me, it's like, this nigga is crazy. You married, like, no, and by the way, I'm talking to like my partner. I ain't talking to Yung Joc the rapper.
Right.
This some Batica, College Park.
Okay.
Nigga,
All right, so
what the
gang,
fuck
right.
is wrong with you? You know she knows the law.
Hey man, but let me tell you, man, my heart's so good, man. I do so much good that I'm protected. God favors me. I've been in some moments I'll be like, no, God, you ain't have to do this, but I got you. You a real one. Cause I mean, I'm for real. I do so much good that I can't think like that.
Yeah.
I love my wife. I try to do as best as I can by my wife. We both grown to heights that we never imagined that we would do together.
Yeah.
She may have thought I want to do this, and I may have thought I want to do that one day, but we didn't know we was gonna grow together. And there's been a few occasions. Imagine this: you on your way to the airport. You got a nice check you going to get, right?
Yeah.
You're excited. Police pull you over. They say, "Oh, you got an FTA." Oh, no, officer, don't do this right now. I got something to go do. Can we revisit this when I return?
When I come back.
Can I do it when I get it back? Okay. No, I get locked up. I'm like, who can I call? I say, yo, this is all messed up. I'm headed to LA. Want to pick up this big ass check. I can't do it. They locking me up. Oh, you're being locked up. Where are you at? I'm in College Park. All right, so you gotta get off the phone. College Park. Lock me up.
Man.
I'm sitting back there handcuffed to the bench. I'm like, damn. maybe she'll call my mom or something like that. Clink, clink, clink. She walk in. I'm like, oh shit. Hey. What's? Ain't you see me like this? Then I see her let her come behind the thing. Then she walked on through the other glass. Boom. And she was in the cell with me. I was like, how you do that? She was like, you're my client.
I was about to say, I'm your lawyer.
Attorney, nigga, I could come in. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I need you on my team, dog.
Listen.
We gonna rock out, cuz. I like, this is the most gangster shit I ever seen. I'm like, you could be here with me? She like, yeah. I'm like, how long? She's like, as long as I need to be. I'm like, so like you can go leave, eat, and you can come back. She was like, yeah. I was like, shit, so what else you be like? Let me know what else you can do.
Yeah.
Because it made me,
I love it.
Detained this moment that's so crazy and bad. It shed a new light. I'm able to find a silver lining in things.
I love it.
So although this could seem like this is not somebody you want to play with, listen, I believe in doing the right thing.
For sure.
I believe in building and growing, right? And in the process of, I believe that I think we're gonna be all right.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the possibility of having a divorce this
No,
long.
I ain't talking about the divorce.
Even in any of it. At the end of the day, I mean, I know I'm dealing with an attorney.
But I was gonna say, you said, I believe in this. I believe in that. I love that. I would do what's right. You said that.
Yeah.
But there's a law that says that's right to you, nigga. Legally speaking. And by the way, I would love. I got lawyers I'm close to, but I'm just like, I got a lawyer friend. Shout out to, she's a lawyer. I'm like, I would never date a lawyer, bro, because they know everything. And if you fuck up, listen. What they say, if you don't have an attorney, they can use it again. She's the attorney that can use it against you too.
Okay, let me tell you this.
I'm scared to death.
So here's the funny thing that you say that, and I gotta agree with you. I felt like that to my brother-in-law, because my sister's an attorney.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
I
you
was
see
like,
it.
nigga, how can you marry her? Because she gonna argue to death. She gonna hit you with the, so at what time did you feel? And I used to be like, man, my sister is deep with this shit.
You just gotta just be right,
But
bro.
once I met this woman, I felt like, you know what? That maybe that's what God wanted me to have. Maybe that's extra security. Because see what you can't do. You can't lay in the bed at night and get free legal advice. And some head, nigga. You can't do that. You can Google Gaga Sweet Nothings and get your rocks off. But I'm going to get some real stern advice, and I'm going to get some real slow head.
But I will say this, though. But if I do get caught,
not be disrespectful.
I'll say this, look, I like this. We pop this.
But we're in the space at this moment.
I get it. Joc, if I know Ray. I know
See,
it comes
Joc
with me.
ain't Ray.
No, hold on, hear me out. Joc got a little bit of Ray in him because I see Joc on Love Hip Hop doing some shit.
That's TV, Ray. Ray. Just bust up in that motherfucker, go to upper room. I had to do that because I'm calling you Ray. Like he was calling him Ray on life. Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
Guess what the fuck you looking at, Ray? Look at Ray. See, certain stuff I'm not worried about, bro.
I got it.
I'm building a brand, I'm building a legacy. I can't focus on the failures.
For sure.
I have to focus on the wins.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. What I was gonna tell you as your brother, do right by her.
Yeah.
Tell her everything. Give her the codes. Just be as transparent as you can because.
What you mean give her the codes?
Give her the codes to everything. Hear me out. Hear me out. Joc, hear me out. Joc, hear me out. Hear me out. She might not use them, but I want you to have them just in case. You are dealing with someone who's smarter than you. That's what I'm saying. And when they smarter than you and they know things you don't know, to me it's always scary because I'm like, man, what if I fuck up and she be like, nigga, I'm gonna let you go down today.
She could subpoena my phone records.
She got subpoena the phone records?
She can. She an attorney. What you mean? She know how to do stuff. She work.
That's why you should just give her the code.
She had to
they
talk
must
to
have each other.
detectives.
Y'all be going through each other's phone, right?
Yeah, I go through that motherfucker.
So they got each other codes.
She don't got my code. I don't got her code. She gave it to me, but I don't act like I don't got it.
I love that, man.
Cause see, I still can make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't be going through my phone. I don't want to go through your phone. You know, cause for real, I'm not looking for no man name. I'm looking through all the women names.
So
Interesting.
You can lock a nigga name under a woman name, and then I be looking under a woman
So you
name. That
just
shit be
looking at
like,
everybody.
yeah, you say this person, and y'all say y'all going and hanging out, but that shit
look
look
at Miss
like
Brenda.
a
Miss
fucking
Brenda,
date.
that's the first time she nodded her head all day.
That shit
That's
look
Right.
like
what
a
she
date.
said.
That
Yep.
look like a date right there to me.
Right. He checking Pizza Hut.
So,
Wait a minute.
yeah, I'm like,
Why is Pizza Hut calling you, texting you at 1 in the morning?
well, I ain't gonna do it like that. They'll just put it on a female name, and then you read it, it'll be like, da-da, hey boo. But the way the boo type it back, look like the boo look like the boo. This the boo game. I ain't going. So I don't even want to go through the phone. Like this latest.
Yeah, I like to live in my bliss. Like, let me live my bliss. I don't want to know nothing.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Ray, I just live for a living, man. Like we started this thing off saying, I don't get caught in all that shit. I don't want to be arguing with you. I hate to argue. If anybody knows me, you will know I would get pissed off with you just because I have to argue with you.
That's how I
get
am.
mad about
I
something.
can't argue
No,
either.
I gotta argue with your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying?
I can debate
don't
all day,
even
but I
wanna
don't want to argue, scream, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to argue. I like real player shit.
Yeah, me too.
I like when I sit down, I know everything gonna be good. I want her to want to be next to me. I want her to want to not be able to resist the rub on my thigh just because she want to let me know
Right.
that she's here. I'm here, baby. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I say, what now? I want to be. But when you at odds, you don't get that same energy.
Yeah.
And it creates erosion and corrosion, and shit just start falling apart.
And y'all start losing focus
Yeah,
on what
I
matters.
don't want to do that. No, I want to be happy because there's too many distractions out here already.
Right.
So the more I corrode this at home, it just is faster to push me out in the streets because it's somebody out here who I'm not arguing with. It's somebody out here who ain't never put their hands on me or vice versa. It's somebody out here who ain't never goddamn felt like you broke my heart. It's somebody out here who got a whole fresh face and, hey, I want to prove to you I'm the one. Whole new representative. All while what you got at home, you are self-sabotaging that shit yourself. And that's why you so upset and feel like I need to go find somebody who gonna love me properly. No, you got to love you properly. That person has to love themselves properly. Then y'all got to love each other properly. And until you do that, that's why you gonna stay in the streets. So when I go home, I let Kendra ass yell at the top of her lungs. And I be sitting there sipping water.
You don't take that serious.
So-
And then when she finished, I'll be like, you want to get something to eat? Because I just had to let you get it off.
Yeah.
A lot of times in the process of us exchanging words or heated conversation or argument, it's just therapeutic for some people. You know how some people just you just like to argue.
Man,
no,
yes.
they like to show their compassion in the moment, show that they're passionate about what they're saying, and they want to make sure you got this shit clear. Do you hear me?
I don't
You're
care
like,
about
I hear
none of
you.
that.
And then they like, all right. Now what are the plans for today? Like shit, just let them get it off. Cause me arguing back with you, now I'm all riled up. Nah, I hear you. I know you mad. I would just feel like no disrespect, but if we was dating and like you was wanting to argue with me, I would not see you as the angry person you are. As you sitting there arguing with me, I would see me pulling your hair within the next 30 minutes.
What you mean pulling my hair?
Exactly, that part. I'm gonna see past this argument. I'm gonna go on to see the makeup stage. So while you arguing and you thinking I'm supposed to be like, well,
Like
fuck
you already
too.
lived
I'ma
it
just fall back.
vicariously.
You already turned on. You like, I can't wait. Well,
Because I know this shit gonna be over in a minute.
Right.
I've been through it enough. Like,
Yeah.
why we keep playing with ourselves?
Yeah.
How many times you thought it was over? And then you wake up in the morning like, you good?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't done that work. Damn, I thought it was over last night.
Right.
So not even play like that. Even
It-
though
it just be a
I
lot
just
of-
argued on the show for the first time, yelling at the top of my voice. Y'all never see me yell.
Nah.
I was on there yelling.
How do y'all so y'all argue on the show, but then when it airs later, like how do y'all handle
Oh,
that?
that shit the worst shit.
Yeah,
ever.
I literally, I was gonna say, like, when you're in the bed, like.
That shit like me pulling the scab off.
Right. So
Yeah,
y'all
do y'all watch it
re-argue
together? Do y'all,
later.
like-
Nah, we can't. Hell nah, I don't watch that shit with her. Hell nah. You gotta watch that shit in the man cave
saying,
alone.
oh,
You gotta take down notes. You gotta be like, all right, they edited that cool, okay. Be like, yeah, baby, so you saw I did.
Oh, I said, what y'all say after that?
Nah, see, you watch it together, because then it'd be like, oh, so that's what you felt? And then it turns, nah. I let her come back to you. We don't even say shit about it, though.
Yeah.
The part that gets you is the comments on social media.
Yeah.
And you know how people say, well, I don't read comments. You ain't
That's
got to, goddamn. It's other people that do, and they'll find the one that sting, and they'll send that bitch to your phone. So the comments have been reread for you. So when they hit your phone, you know it's
You get the highlights.
Yeah, you thought highlight
Golly.
reel will hit your goddamn phone, and what that other morning, somebody that hit Kendra said, he don't even post you on his page.
Oh man.
But he always reposted, right? So I said to myself, yeah, but you kind of know why that's like that, baby. She's like, don't.
I'm saying she don't.
I was like, what you mean? That shit went from calm to, you know what, that's interesting. I said, you know what, that is interesting. She said, oh, you think this shit a game? I said, oh, you think this shit a game?
Oh Lord.
I just repeated everything she said so she can hear what she's telling me. I said, yeah, you just let somebody send a goddamn a little bug to your phone and that's controlling you. You was just cool. I just slapped you on the ass and you giggled.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Why? What is this now? And I have to tell her that, and she like, you right. I'm like, all right. What we having for breakfast, goddamn? Because this shit is absurd. You know what I'm saying? And once you get in the, I know it sounds crazy, but it's like anything else. It's habit forming. You do it enough, it becomes second nature. So before we get to this whole goddamn crescendo in this argument, let's just, hey.
Do you consider that like a trauma bond?
Shit, that what it feel like now.
I love Rocky. Hold on.
No,
I was like, it sound like y'all just
some
in it.
people-
Just
Some people don't vent enough.
That's true.
I'm for real.
No, some people got to get drunk. They got to get drunk. They got to get in their mode, and then they dump.
Imagine someone who has so much poise, who just doesn't see the I don't see why I should argue with you. I don't see why I should even worry about you. And they hold shit in, and one day they fucking snap, and you be like, ooh, shit, they killed 3 people. They never get it out. See, that's why I always tell people in the world, men are actually more emotional than women. Women, the society just allows women to express their emotions more, and men are told and taught to suppress their emotions. That's why you got more men that are killers than women. These niggas is emotional. And when it come out, I just can't stop myself. They go overboard. That's why a woman could be emotional and come down and be like, I'm just hangry. I'm like, what the fuck? You did all that because you hungry? But that's because society allows women to express themselves emotionally. And so we see it more, so everybody's like, oh, women are emotional. I think men are just as emotional, if not more
Absolutely.
emotional. That's why, like this morning, I talked about a topic. Why is that we can't dish what we take?
Right.
We're not trained to.
right.
Y'all to get it out. It's like a cleanse. Like me, like women, y'all have an internal cleanse. When y'all have a cycle, that's a cleanse for your body, for your soul, your eternal being. You know what I'm saying? That's a cleanse. We don't have a cleanse. What do we do? Fart? You see what I'm
Y'all
saying?
fight each other. That's what y'all
you see
do.
I'm saying? Yeah, little boys fight, they fight. Y'all have to go through some shit, and that's your trauma bond. You and your girlfriend, y'all be around each other, you and your homegirl, and then y'all got them period, y'all shit fall on the same days.
Yeah.
That
No,
shit
really.
that's
some
more
spiritual-
than a
that's some
trauma
spiritual
bond.
stuff
That's a
right there.
spiritual bond. That's a woman could be around her homegirl after a while, and they got them shit sing, click, click. Like, girl, girl, go get, girl, look, okay, what you want? Girl, give me some pickles and ice cream.
Yeah.
Nigga said pickles and ice cream.
Cause they eat weird shit when they they know. Like my boy, well,
See? You got a
So
lawyer.
my
So I'm trying
wife-
to say you got a lawyer.
my wife,
That-
I'm
hold on.
saying,
Yeah.
no, because I was
love
like,
that.
maybe I'm giving too much information, but I don't think it's that bad. Whenever she going through that, she wants spaghetti.
Okay.
She like, I have to have spaghetti. When she going through that time, so if she be like, babe, I want some spaghetti, I'll be like,
There's an iron in it. Yeah.
I already know what's going on. I just go and rub his stomach because I
Yeah.
know why you want spaghetti.
Oh, that's fire.
You know, so and I think that's what it is. Men, we don't have that outlet. So anyway, I don't even know.
I want to ask you a question, change the subject a little.
Yeah.
When this 25 now. When 23 was when Puff was giving that all of the stuff, did he give you your masters that is going down and everything? Did you get any, were you a part of that gifting back to this artist?
Nah, I wasn't a part of that because mine wasn't set up the way those people were.
You was with Block.
So to say, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, a lot of them people had a publishing.
Yeah.
It wasn't masters. He gave that publishing.
He ain't had your publisher.
Nah,
You was smart.
none of my. Yeah, a lot, you know,
You knew the game though.
And that's why I think like, man, I be shutting up sometimes when I be having my conversations about certain shit, because I know that I had a different tier
Experience. Yeah.
of protection as far as my business affairs being connected to Diddy. So I ain't have a lot of the same issues other artists had.
Got you.
So when I hear him speak up, I'd be like, damn. But I don't be like, I don't believe that because I ain't go through. Nigga, shut your ass up.
Yeah, exactly. My experience is my experience.
Yeah. You gotta let people have their moments. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of them probably didn't say nothing to me when I was like, well, I don't know Puff is like that. They're just like, man, nigga, you really came like, nigga. You really came like, you know, after all that shit. But then they said all the crazy wild shit was happening after the big money came. Cause I ain't never seen none of that wild shit, and I was at a lot of them parties, so I don't know. You know.
You never seen
I remember seeing you around, like.
I mean,
it's Rocky. I remember seeing you.
Yeah, I was like.
I'm saying, I mean, I went to some fun parties, but it wasn't like how people are trying to make it seem like this shit is so bad, and not like, yo, like gang, like look, yo, like homie over there with 2 or 3 chicks kicking it, they playing music and kicking you over here with who you know, it's cool, it's fun, it's a party, and then time to go, people do their own thing, you go where you go.
Yeah.
But I never seen nothing where it was like, cause I ain't with no bullshit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm serious, dog. Cause like even right now, this girl, I don't even know her fucking name. She talking about I was a part of what she say, me, Denzel, Birdman,
Hold on, what?
and Diddy. Was at the Playboy Mansion touching some 13-year-old little girl. So that's why when I start hearing some of this shit, I'm like, nigga, I never even been to the goddamn Playboy Mansion. But they talking about this is a federal affidavit. I'm saying, well, I don't know what this affidavit is. I ain't got shit to do with it. So that's how fast when people start adding and packing and adding more to it, fuel to the fire, I don't know what to believe, bro.
So what do you do when you're in situations? Because I know it happened to you. It happens to me where you're around and you see some shit that's like, what the fuck? Like I've been in some shit where it's like, it's a house, it's like, okay, everybody's leaving, that's not a part of the orgy, and I'm like, what?
No,
nigga, I'm leaving then, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I'm talking like an A-list actor's house. Like, okay, the orgy's starting, his wife's leaving, are y'all staying for the orgy?
Well, see, me,
no.
I don't want to be nothing. It's okay. I don't want to be a part of anything that I'm not in control of.
Real Virgo shit.
Somebody else telling me they set some shit up, I'm like, yeah, cool, that's y'all shit.
Yep.
I'm like, if I want to have an orgy, I need to know that everybody's is consensual. I want to know that shit. I got the key to this spot. Ain't nobody finna pop in on her like, what you doing with my wife? Hey man,
Yeah.
I didn't, none of that shit. I'm gonna be in control at all times.
You want no by Felicia moment on NWA?
I think that's just one thing about me. That's what has kept me out of so much trouble. I can hear my parents in my head. They don't call me a good boy or whatever. But I see some wild shit, I'll be like, okay, I kill my dad now. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. I can hear that in my head. I can hear my mom say, so you gonna sit your stupid ass and just watch, I can hear her saying that shit, and I'll be like, nah, I'm gone. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a rap sheet, dog.
Yeah, the voice in your head.
And I did a lot of dirt in my life, dog. And it's so funny because I done talked about it before, but niggas will praise niggas who done got caught. And they don't show no love to the nigga who didn't get caught. I be like, nigga, I got away. Nigga, where's my Oscar? Bitch, where's my accolades? Niggas get caught, jammed up, do time. Nigga like, you a real nigga. Because I think niggas start trauma butting through the fact that, yo, I got caught too. Or feeling like, yo, you got caught, you made it.
And the niggas that did get caught don't want to talk about it.
It's like, you got caught, you didn't die. You went and did time, you didn't die. And you came back to the streets. Well, you still might die. But anyway.
But you survived.
But you survived. Nigga, you knew that nigga.
I want to ask you a question, Joc. Atlanta shit. Real Atlanta shit.
All right.
I don't know if everybody asked you this, but I want to ask you. What group do you rank yourself in the Atlanta ecosystem as far as artists, right? Do you consider yourself top 5, top 10, top 20? Like, what would you, Joc, put yourself in the Atlanta ecosystem of artists? Like Outkast, Tip, fucking Kilo, everybody. Like, what would you say you feel like you fit?
I don't know. I don't really know because I don't look at it like that.
He like, nigga, I'm gonna get this money.
I don't look at it as in, because I done did some shit, some of these niggas who we could only fathom the type of money they done got. I done did some shit these niggas ain't did. And they done did some shit I'd never be able to do. You see what I'm saying? So I don't look at it like if you had this many hits, like, nigga, I ain't got no diamond record, nigga. I mean, it's going down, did a lot of platinum sales over and over. They didn't hit 10 of them motherfuckers. But I don't get caught up in this ranking shit because I'm still a part of the ecosystem.
Exactly.
Because who's to say who I am today I may not be that tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I remember you from school, my boy.
Yeah, for sure. That's
You know
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You was always a cool nigga, but you always had this lazy dap to you.
Yeah.
But not saying you was a lazy person.
Yeah.
It was just like you look like, hey man, I'm cool.
Trying to be cool.
I ain't on that shit. I'm doing what I do.
Yeah.
I call that lazy dap. It's
sure.
just like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was gonna be the right down you are today, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God I didn't.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't. But I'm proud that you are that.
For sure.
I never knew. Just like you didn't
No,
know.
I didn't know he was gonna be Yung Joc.
You niggas was looking. You said it. Niggas was looking like, what the fuck? So I don't get caught up in that, man. I just know that. I know I've done a lot in the city for the city, and I'm still doing.
Cause for me, you did a lot, and you survived. Like that's what people don't get credit for, right?
Yeah.
Like shout out to T-Pain. T-Pain is a survivor too. Like, you know, where you have those moments where you're like the hottest shit, and then all of a sudden the game shifts, and now it's like, well, what am I? Oh, y'all niggas think I'm about to steal over here. Oh, y'all must not know I could do more shit. Switch. Oh, y'all think that's a switch? Okay, exactly. Like you can't corner me.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I've been in that situation.
And to be honest with you, that's more impressive than having a 5-year rap run, because what they don't tell you is that if you live to have a long life and you're a rapper, nigga, probably 7 of your years of your 80 years you lived was famous. Like, and the fucked up part is that you got to be famous the rest of your life now. So you can't even be. You got to be Yung Joc. So it's like that. You know, like you got to figure out how do I pivot? Like, I want to control my own narrative and do what I want. And Joc has done it. I give you credit for that.
I'm gonna tell you one of the main things that why I feel the way I feel about that. What you said, like as far as like, I don't want to get caught up in who I used to be or what I used to be, because that shit sounds so crazy. If I gotta say you don't remember me, or if happened last night, if I gotta say you mother don't know who I am,
Yes.
that shit ain't it for me. I went to a party last night, no cap. I got to her, how you doing? She said, hey, how you doing? Is your name on the list? Black. She know who the fuck I am. I said, yeah, yes, ma'am. She said, what's your name? I said, Joc. She said, okay. She just looked at me and said, I said, I'm not on the list. She said, it's $40. I said, what? I could have just gave her the 40.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, you sure I'm not on that list? She was like, no, sir. She said, who you here with? I told her who I was here with. She looked, wasn't no paper over there. She said, oh no, I don't see it on the list over here. And I'm like, it ain't even no paper. I said, it ain't even no paper.
Yeah.
She said, it's $40, sir. And I want to be like, come on, man, I'm Joc. Like, I'm here with this. I ain't even want to get
People
it.
ain't gonna do it like,
nah, you can't do that.
Come on.
I
Like,
think
what
that's
you
the
talking about?
lamest shit in the world.
No, I'm saying you kids like, what are you talking about?
But I knew what she was on, and I could tell somebody told her, I don't give a fuck who it is.
Right.
They gotta pay. Cause this a big ass goddamn spot. We just open, we need everything. We scraping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respected that. And I was about to go in my pocket, I said, man, you know what? I gotta be on air in the morning. If they ask me why I ain't talk about it, I just say you're the front door person that let me in.
Exactly.
And she said, oh.
Oh, you said this to her?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
she
said,
got
I thought it out loud, but I said it to her. And I was because I was really thinking like, cause I didn't want to walk off like on some lame shit.
Yeah.
I just want to let her know like, look, I don't even want to be here right now.
It's my job.
So I just don't ever want to be the nigga who gotta be like, you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I like that shit lame as fuck to me.
Yeah, that's real.
So I was gonna walk out the door, and you know, a lot of times, Ray, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Just being in Atlanta, it's hard to stand up to some of these cats. Cause these niggas have had some triumphant victories.
Yes.
Nigga. When you start hearing one who got diamond records, when you see a nigga like Luda who got down, nigga been on a 10-year, nigga I've been on a 10-year run on reality TV. This nigga been on a 10-year run with one of the highest grossing movie fucking
history
ever. You know what I'm saying? It's so it could look good, but then some of the shit just looks so much more colossal.
Yeah.
And so that's why I don't get caught up in the whole ecosystem of it all. I know that I have opened some doors for some people, and some people have opened up some doors for me, and that's all that matters to me. That's why when I seen the whole top 50 rappers in Atlanta, and I wasn't on the list, and I'm reading it off on my morning show, and I'm not on the list. Everybody like, damn, come like they playing you, man. You don't feel no kind of way? I said, nah, because it's somebody's opinion. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of this, because even if I ain't in the top, hey, man, pull up on me, see how I'm living.
Exactly.
Did you always know you're gonna be signed? Like, did you always feel that?
Man, I don't know, man. My parents put something in me, man. that made me great in my own right. That I just, anything I ever said I want to do, I have done it. If
Is
I
there
see
anything that you
something I
want to do that you haven't done? Do you have any goal that you're like, I want to do that?
I saw you're into film, like acting.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. And I don't want to say this because I am a grandfather now.
Congrats.
And I have not seen all my kids have kids. I have not seen all my kids graduate college. I have not seen all my kids graduate high school. And the reason I'm pointing these things out because these are the things that are more important to me than what people think life is about.
Yep.
Because other than that, anything that I've ever wanted, God has already granted it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I died today, the only regret that I would have is I didn't spend more time with my loved ones. Because everything that I've dreamt of, I swear to you, I'm not lying. My mama ain't here today for me to say it and say, Mama, tell these niggas I ain't lying. So I got to put it on her name. Everything I ever wanted to do, career-wise, just having aspirations, God has granted that to me, for me, afforded the way for me. And I don't, that's why I started naming things that would mean the most. Because that's why I said, well, I'm a grandfather now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you ain't become a grandfather. I'm a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the things that once you start to get older, because once you have money, you just start realizing like, oh, okay, it's a chore. It's a chore to have money.
It damn sure
Yeah.
is.
It's a chore. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to set some boundaries. There's some things in place when you got money. Because if you gonna keep it, it's like you walk in the bedroom. If I walk in that bedroom and it's never clean, you labeled as a nasty person. That's a nasty ass bedroom.
Yep, that's real.
So if I keep it clean, then I'm gonna be labeled as a person who has a clean bedroom. And money is the same way. Do you have clean income, a clean floor income, or is your shit just kind of here and there? You just make it just shit nasty. Like goddamn, hey boy, you got a little pile over there, baby? A little pile over there. Like nah, I need to walk in and know where everything at. You know what I'm saying? And I know that analogy might go over some people's head.
Doesn't.
Play this shit back a few more times if you don't get it. Sit down with somebody that's possibly smarter than you or somebody who's on the spectrum. They'll get it faster too.
He's on the spectrum. This nigga's stupid. What's your relationship like with people from the music stuff? Like, do you still have a relationship with like Block, T-Pain, all of the guys? Like, what's your relationship with them?
Man, you know what's so crazy, man? I'm just a cordial nigga, dog. And when I say that, like, I be cordial to everybody. I be cordial to enemies. Because I don't never want you to know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't have time to get caught up in nothing that you may be dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't want your frequency. I don't want to emit anything. I want to emit any negative frequency, and I don't want to receive any negative frequencies. So a lot of times, those relationships kind of dwindle because, out of sight, out of mind. There's no communication. You may no longer be fond of the concept of having a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, kind of those factors just pile on. And you look up and you just, hey man, it's a salute, greetings, keep winning.
Yep.
Because I have no ill will and wishes for nobody, no matter what, if we good or bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the relationships be what they be. You just don't know if is it still strong on their end.
Yeah, cause you keeping it moving.
Because on my end, yeah, just like they keeping it moving. But on my end,
hopefully they keeping it moving. Some people be holding on to shit from 5 years ago. You didn't even know. Like what?
My keeping it moving is if you still living and you still having your way, you have emotion, keeping it moving. Like that's what I mean. So when I run into people, I don't get caught up in, do you fuck with me? Is this shit real? Hey man, when I got down, when the Saints go marching in, and when they got down play that saxophone, got down, how they do it, Willie got down, watch the funeral home, and nigga, that saxophone come down the aisle. Nigga, when that day come, don't none of this shit matter. You know what I'm saying? When I am facing the ceiling of the church, nigga, that's all none of this shit gonna matter. So I don't get caught up in none of it. I don't. Yeah. That's why most niggas be like, bro, you always so cool.
I would say you always, to be honest, that's why when I started this, I said, what do you consider yourself? Because it's like with me, it's like we have a lot of similarities because it's really hard to piss me off in this because I can't believe I'm here.
But then you could do something so simple and I will fucking lunch pad on your ass. Damn, what? Hold on, bro, this don't happen now. You ain't say nothing. You ain't tripping about that, but this shit take you out. Because I'm tired.
Yeah. You like radio?
Do I like radio?
Yeah, you like doing it? You think you're gonna be doing it for the next 20 years, or you feel like?
You know what made me say I'm gonna do this shit?
Why?
Tom Joyner.
Oh, so you
Steve
committed.
Harvey,
Me too.
Tom Joyner,
You committed to it.
Ricky Smiley, Frank Ski. I done hung out around all these niggas and be like, these niggas rich. Hold the fuck up. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm on a cruise. The Tom Joyner cruise. I'm like, this nigga is old as fuck. But his shit popping. I'm on the cruise. I'm like, God damn, it's nothing but rich women.
Yep. Jobs.
I mean security. Job security.
401k.
I'm sitting here like, damn, we is on Tyler Perry Island. I'm like, this nigga Tom Joyner popping.
Then we on Tyler Perry Island. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, the first night of the cruise, I get on the cruise, I'm like, hey, right, I'm chilling. Nigga, Boosie Collins come on. I'm like, what the fuck? That Boosie Collins? That nigga up there playing with that goddamn purple hat on, and then Snoop Dogg come out. I'm like, this nigga Tom Joyner is amazing. This nigga almost 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga can keep popping for this long. All you gotta do is nurture your relationships and know niggas. I'm like, I know niggas.
Yeah.
Special niggas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do this shit. So I was like, shit. One thing a nigga gonna do is run their goddamn mouth. So shit, I can do that and get paid. Fuck it, sign me up.
That's great. I ain't gonna lie, radio is. I'm like, I think it has a chance to really grow, especially if radio starts focusing on the personality side of it rather than the music side. That's all podcasting is, just personalities.
That's all it is.
It's like instead of saying you, it's like, don't make this the 2 o'clock slot, make it the slot for Joc. So now everybody like, I want to like, but they so worried about putting people up that another person gonna snatch it, so they never do it. But they got to get that.
I do like radio though, dog.
Yeah,
it gave me another dimension to me as an entity, you know what I'm saying, as a commodity, because everything I ever did, niggas always be like, where that come from?
Exactly.
Same way. The music, niggas like, where this nigga come from? TV, I heard niggas did not know I could be as silly as I am. Even when I get on podcasts, I don't be silly like I be on TV.
Yeah.
So when niggas see me on TV, they be like, this nigga funny? Where that come from? Then you pop a nigga on the radio like, come on, who is this nigga, man? That's how I like that shit to be. I don't sit here and talk to people, tell them what I'm gonna do. Cause as rappers, you know I used to notice rappers do?
Tell me.
At the end of an interview, they say, all right, so tell us before you get out of here, what you got coming up? Yeah, I'm working on this, that. They tell you 5 things, and you don't see none of that shit come to fruition. So I started realizing, like, these niggas either talking, lying about what they doing, or they need to not say what they gonna do until it's ready to get done.
Period.
And so that's why I don't talk about my next moves. I just show up like, hey, you remember that question you asked me?
What was the thing with remember when you was in the car? It's funny because when you went viral, it was about 10, maybe 8, 7 years ago when you was in the car and they was like, Joc is my Uber driver. You was like, nah, nigga. And I was like, I remember saw that and I was like, people so stupid. They don't know this nigga is finessing them. He's trying to get you to see him. It's something with his business.
Yeah, that was all it was. It was a marketing.
But what was the business
employee? Pull up and go.
Okay.
And I just really hate that didn't pop out for my boy, man, because he put a lot of money into that and effort into that. And I think he after that shit went viral, if you go back to see that, Uber, was it Uber or Lyft? One of them.
It was like Uber.
Both of them did it though. They went and got celebrities and made it seem like Uber was like they would drive Uber or some shit, because his was a subscription-based app that would have put them out. It would have put them out. I promise you. This black man would have, because at the end of the day, shit tech.
Yeah.
Shit tech.
For sure.
This black man would have been running some shit, because right now I think Uber and Lyft take 50% of your money. They don't got nothing to do with your gas or your maintenance on your car
The
or
service
your
fee.
time, right?
Yeah.
But they gonna get 50% of your money. This shit right here was like, you pay a certain percentage a month or a week. You pay a certain, not a percentage, it's just a flat number. So I think this shit was like $100 a week. So if I pay $100 a week, that's all you could take from me. If I make $4,000 this week, you only gonna take $100 from me. That's it.
Oh, that's crazy.
So he was gonna kill. So I just needed something to get people's attention as to why they would think.
No, I knew
would
what you were doing.
drive.
That was smart.
Exactly.
That was smart as fuck.
The only thing happened, COVID hit. And when COVID hit, all the regulations changed. Remember, it shut down for months. You couldn't Uber, right? But once it hit, regulations changed because of that, and people had to go back and get new licensing and all this shit, and it cost.
Yeah.
And it was gonna cost him 3 times what he just dumped his whole life savings into to do this. So I hate that the brother lost, man, and Because I really, when I saw that shit, you saw I put my whole integrity on,
Yeah.
not my integrity.
That was smart what you did.
My
name on the line.
My name on the line, the public opinion.
Yeah.
Man, so many people came to me like, brother, if you need some money or anything, just let me know. I'm looking at a nigga like, nah, you don't get it. No, it wasn't real. I'm just trying to bring attention to this app so people can say, why would he do it? Then I can get them to spill and they can go sign up.
Smart. You was bringing attention to it.
Yeah, it just didn't work. And for the longest, I felt like, damn, that was a costly move for me. But it wasn't. It showed me that I know exactly what I'm doing.
Nigga was brilliant.
It just, God said,
wrong situation.
Not even wrong situation. Just not the right time.
I was gonna say, how do you
Just
know
not
when
the right
to
time.
pivot and when to let something go? Because
It's in you, baby. It's
Gotcha.
in you. When you guided by a higher divine being, it's like you ever wake up, you ain't even hit the alarm clock, but it's time to go to work.
Yeah.
You like, oh damn, I ain't even hit the alarm clock.
Yeah.
The alarm clock, it ain't even going off, but
Got
you
you.
woke up. It's the same type of feeling. That's how sometimes when it's time, when it's right, it just hits you. It's just like if you ever caught somebody cheating on you before?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was probably the most humbug shit how you caught them.
Yeah, for sure.
You wasn't even trying to catch them. Something just made you be like, let me go. Oh, this was going,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
It's like the circumstances are so crazy.
Something just put it in you to just go look over there.
Yep.
Matter of fact, just look at that phone right now. That little message pop. You just gonna see it if you look right in time. It's gonna happen.
Right.
So I mean, for me, I just know. I could feel it because I've asked for it for so long, and I've won so many times. Everything I've ever done, I got something big out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, when it came to being a rapper, I was able to go to the top, #1 on the billboards, platinum, made a whole lot of money, got notoriety. When I went to TV, it's the top reality TV show on there. I'm one of the highest paid on there. I done got money for, I've been on there a goddamn decade. Like, come on, some of your favorite shows haven't even been on TV that many seasons.
Yeah.
I'm talking about some of the favorite.
That many years.
Watch this. How many years was Martin on?
6. No,
10,
5.
right?
But they only had a 4-year
How many
run.
seasons?
5.
Oh,
5, right?
One of the biggest shows you've ever
And the
loved.
first 3 were the real good ones, and the 4th one was when it got weird, and the 5th one it was over.
Watch this. How many seasons was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on?
8.
10. I feel like it was 10.
7
I
or
keep
8.
saying
It
10.
don't matter. I've been on TV longer than that. That's how. That wasn't a flex.
Nah, nigga, talk your shit.
That was just to point it out. You know what I'm saying? Just realistically, most of our favorite shows have not been on TV that long. So I've been on a longer run than most of our favorite actors who was in these sitcoms that we consider our favorite sitcoms, right?
Yeah.
I went to radio. I am nationally syndicated, and I have been #1 several times in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So somewhere in there, you can't just keep thinking it's luck.
Hell no.
For sure. Yeah.
You can't, it's grace. It's grace. It's by the grace of God. It's by me understanding this time management. It's understanding the understanding of empowerment. You cannot get to the next level if you don't empower the people that are next to you or under you. Even if you, and when I say under you, I don't mean someone who's beneath me. I mean someone who is next. Empowerment is key. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of feel like anything that I've ever wanted to do, shit, I won at it.
I want to ask you this. It's a 2-part question. When you was on Forbes, #1, how did it change your life? And do you regret that you was on the goddamn list?
I've been asked this question before.
Because Master P said he wish he never was on the list. He's like, I hate
Yeah,
that.
that shit changed a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Is
just
how
like,
people see you?
nah, man. It's like, I'll give you a perfect example. You do business,
Yeah.
all right. You know Ray,
Yeah.
right? Hey, look, I'm finna go in here and get some money from Ray. Whatever he give me, I'm gonna give you some of it. Cool?
Okay.
Give me some doubt. Shake on it. Boom. Ray, my nigga, what's up? Need a check. What you need, Joc? Whatever you give me. Ray writes me a check for $10 million. I come back and I give you $1,500.
Oh man. Ain't that how it go?
You cool with the $1,500 because all you know, I went there and get some money. I came back out. I kept my word, right? I never said how much I was gonna give you, right? But I did give you some money, right? We good.
Yeah.
You go home, you tell your family, that's my nigga right there. That boy said he was gonna get some money. When he came and got some money, I gave me some money, y'all. What y'all want to eat tonight? You feel good, right? Then when you find out Ray gave me 10 million, I'm gonna be a fuck nigga to you. Like, he gave you what? And you gave me only 1,500? So that's what it would be like for people who've asked you for money and shit.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? I just need to hold like a little band or two. You give them that, they find out you got 10 million. Like, bro, you could have gave me 20,000.
Got you.
What the fuck this is, bro? You had me out here like
That's why I asked you that.
Boy, you could have piped me all the way up. Family, like, damn, what the fuck? 10 million.
And I asked you that for that reason because right around the time, because I was gonna ask you, I wanted to ask you about the 4-2 Doug line, but right around that time when that song was out, we was in the middle of a deal. You pull up to my studio in a white Phantom, so I'm like, oh, he probably saw he was on Forbes and he ain't on Forbes no more. So he like, I'm like, cause Joc ain't.
Nah,
it's so hard.
You thinking about the 42 Doug line?
Yeah.
Nah, that's because of the pull up and go shit.
Oh, that's what it was for.
That's what public opinion was after they saw that. Oh, this nigga broke. That's why I couldn't take that shit to heart.
Got you.
A nigga dissing me, saying I'm broke. I'm saying like, wait, nigga, I'm on TV, I'm on radio, nigga, I got dope. I mean, it's all like I said, I got dope. I was finna. That's why I had to say, hold on.
I got dope in the car. What, nigga?
I was gonna say I got dope ass businesses. No, in real life,
Gotta be careful.
y'all niggas know my ass, man. Quit playing. But I'm saying, so for me, you know, I had to take it from the standpoint of it's hip hop, dog. Like, nigga, this rap, like, nigga, it was a cold line. Public opinion understood why. I'll give you a perfect example. Had that pull up and go shit not happened after the Uber thing had not happened, if that wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have been a raw line.
Cause it didn't make sense to me. For me, it didn't make sense.
And it wouldn't have made sense to a lot of people.
Yeah.
They would have been like, what is it?
It was the car thing.
It was that, because people were like, oh, this nigga broke. Then a year later, not even a full year, because we was in COVID.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
sure.
it was fresh. It was relative to what he was saying.
For sure.
They're like, because just that's like right now, be like, but if I go broke like baby, you'll be saying like, my little baby, rich as fuck, what you talking about? It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But then if we just heard some shit, that
About
we
this
seen
guy.
some shit like, damn, little baby really broke.
Yeah.
And then you would be like, damn, that was a hard line. So it made sense. It worked for him. Shit, it made that song better. I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel good as shit. I be walking in places and I hear that shit come out, I be like, yeah, bitch, I bet y'all finna say my name.
Yep.
So you gotta reprogram.
Yeah.
So
No, I know
reprogram.
you take it cool, but I
gotta reprogram.
I thought it was the Forbes thing. I didn't even think about the car thing. But
was
speaking
that.
of broke, we have a segment that we do. We got a couple of segments, and we're gonna let you out of here. We got a segment we do called Broke Stories. Broke Stories is for someone who's watching at home,
Right.
who's seeing you with your nice ass chain on, your nice hat, your shades, and be like, yeah, it's easy for you to talk from where you sitting. I'm sitting here broke, fucked up. So we like to give people like yourself a chance to say a moment where you was probably on your last and what you was thinking in that moment. And we want to have a Yung Joc broke story where you got over something.
Man, I got countless broke stories, nigga.
Give me the first one pop your head where you like,
The
nigga.
first one, nigga. Nigga. Nigga.
Nigga. I'm like, nigga.
A broke story. Dog, I had this Cadillac that my ex-wife's dad had given us, and I could keep up on the maintenance, man. The brakes went out on that bitch.
Oh man.
Need an oil change. Nigga was down bad. I couldn't even put no brakes on the goddamn car. You know, brakes on the car cheap.
For $80.
I could put your own brakes on,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even put no brakes on that bitch. Couldn't put no gas in it. And I remember going to the gas station one day and this dude walked up and he said, man, is everything okay? You look like you need something. I looked at myself first. I'm like, well, I don't look, bro. I look at that dirt ass Cadillac. I like, oh, he see the Cadillac. I like, actually, man, I'm fucked up. I ain't got no gas money right now. And I'm trying not to goddamn go back in this traffic shit. And he was like, all right, shit, how much you want to put in there? I like, whatever you can spare. He like, just make me a promise. He said, man, when you put this gas in that car, You go wash that car so nobody else could know that you broke. I said, all right, cool. And then we tell the second part of that. I said, I'm gonna go wash this goddamn car. When I got in the car and pulled off, because I didn't have brakes, right? I took a plastic bag, and you know where it got the 2 handles, right? So you take that part, right? And I put that on the emergency brake release level. And when I drive, I had to drive with my emergency brake and pull that goddamn piece of plastic to release it.
Oh my God.
Bitch, I went right to the car wash. Still broke, but I had a whole new outlook on life. And I had to drive now. So I was driving with a right foot and the left foot and my left arm. I was utilizing everything. I was like,
Oh wow.
And you know, I just have so much pride in that moment because I never let it break me.
Yes.
The moral of this story is no matter how bad this shit look, your attitude
Makes the difference.
supersede you. Your attitude should be there before. And if it's a good attitude, it don't matter. It does not matter no matter what you're going through, because you got to know that you ain't the only one who going through this or who done been through this. You won't be the last, and this won't last forever. But know that, enjoy this moment now, because once you walk away from it, by the grace of God, you'll never have to revisit it again.
And I was just about to say, for
Amen.
people at home, he became Yung Joc.
Yeah.
And so if you're dealing with some stuff right now,
I'm talking about, hey, yo, hey, that plastic bag, that shit was, I was like, how can I make the brake release? Because when you press it up, it go,
yeah, make that noise, and
it
people
lock
can hear it. Yep.
You can click, click.
You hit, it hit the back.
Yeah, it hit the back, right? So as long as I'm hitting the release, that bitch don't never click, clink, clink. It's just like a brake. Yeah, I rode on that bitch for about 3 months.
Wow.
Like I said, I think it's.
I was living on the edge, man.
Wait,
I was living on the edge.
was this before or after you found success?
That was way before.
Before I don't. You don't
Nah,
got ups
way
and
before.
downs.
Let me tell you
that.
something. Let me tell you something. I just say the story because my uncle just walked in here and went to the other side. I didn't know this was a broke story. I used to sell pornos out the front of the discount mall at Old National. Watch this, Joc. So, nigga, you go to the bootlegger on West End. You get the pornos 3 for $5. You know, I sell 1 for $5, 2 for $10, 3 for $15. You know, like no, 3 for $20, like whatever. 1 for $10, 2 for $15, 3 for $20. But anyway, my uncle who just walked in there, you know, I'm in front of the discount mall. I'm trying to be in music. I got Tehran with me, and Tehran is like broke as fuck. So I'm in front of the discount mall. I'm selling pornos. My uncle Derek was like, "Man, what you out here doing?" I was like, "Man, you know, I'm trying to hustle." It's like, okay. And he's my artist. And he said, I looked at them, I looked at you, and I walked away with my friend. I said, I'm gonna teach this little nigga how to sell cars. He ain't gonna be shit in life. Uncle Derek, he tells us, he's like, Raymond, that's why he's like, Raymond, I can't believe you. When I saw Tehran and them, and I'm like, you was in front of the discount mall selling pornos for $5, how the fuck I'm expect you to be anything? I'm like, I knew where I was going. That's why I like that story, because nigga, guess what? It's good to have a broke story, but the reason why I like yours is because I was going somewhere.
Yeah.
It's okay to be broke, but don't be broken still.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga, be broken, moving. Like, nigga, move your feet, something, nigga.
I
Like,
move hands and feet, goddamn. Get off your ass, boy. For real.
all right, Joc, 2 more things. So we got this thing called Credit Check, a segment called Credit Check, where we don't give flowers out on the show because you can't do nothing with flowers. You give flowers to your girl or your woman in your life.
Okay.
But I want my credit. So we ask people like yourself to give 2 to 3 unsung heroes in the Yung Joc story some shine or some credit. Like, who would you say was some unsung heroes in your story?
I'll probably have to say Ebony Love, because
The songwriter Ebony?
Ebony Love, yeah, because Ebony was there, and Ebony was always like assertive, always had this energy, like she always came to me with this peaceful spirit, like you could do it. And I just watched her sing on so many artist songs, and
She was out here hustling.
And every time she would sing on this song, like even she sung on one of my songs, I wanted her to be able to be on the album, but the label didn't feel like she had made it, so they wanted to replace her. And I just kept watching her get replaced. Every time she did a feature, she got hit songs with people. Every time she would do a hit record, she was getting replaced. And I just feel like Ebony never got her shine the way she should. And I love her like family, because I know she's still hungry.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She never
people like
got
that
her-
you always feel for because they was in the room. Like so you said Ebony, I'm like Ebony the song, like she was around every room she was in it.
Ebony Love. I mean, just to watch her work her moves and just you're like, damn, you didn't really get your credit like you're supposed to.
I like that, man. That's some real burger. She gave it to somebody who deserves it.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ebony Love.
My girl, my dog, DJ Dana. Dana was like very hands-on with me on my first album. You know, my first skit, when the song New Joc City, when it come on, the Ticking Time Bomb, all the, like he did so much for us when it came to, I want this to feel like this or sound like this. And I hate that Dana didn't really get his accolades the way he was supposed to, because Dana was a hell of a producer. Dana was singing on our songs and everything. And Dana, you know, he expired, man, you know, and I miss my dog because he was really influential in my life.
Yeah.
He was that partner that, like, damn, man, you should have been my partner since we were kids, bro, because he always was enthused.
Yeah.
You know, when you tell him idea, he like, oh, yeah.
Let's go.
He'll get you more hyped up than you started out.
I love
with the
those kind of
idea.
people.
He's
I
one
love
of
those people that just ready to go.
That's going to pour back into you. That's
That's
like
chastity
you
for
just
me. As soon as I say
mixing.
something, chastity's like, oh, let's go.
You know how you mixing? You know how you just mixing
Yeah.
shit? Yeah. And I just hate that he didn't really fully get his shine the way that he should have.
Yeah, family, kids.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, he went to the hospital and complained of chest pains and came back home, went back, like, man, I'm still having chest pains. And, man, they said, you good? We don't see nothing wrong. Went home and expired in front of his kids.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so very tough story, man.
One more.
One more. I'm probably going to say my brother, Young Ralph.
Ralph,
man.
look like money. That's my dog.
Cause Ralph been one of the coolest Atlanta. You know how you just meet somebody and you like, nigga, you is Atlanta. Like, I know I'm
I
Atlanta.
love it. Even the
but
name
when-
Jug Man. That's a
when
Jug
I-
Man sound like an Atlanta nigga
Whenever
boy.
I get around Ralph, man, my love for bro so strong. Cause whenever I get around, I be like, bro, you so goddamn Atlanta. He always make
I
me.
look like money.
He made me
I love that
remember.
nigga.
He made me think about the Candy Lady. He made me think about when I wanted gold teeth. He made me think about just so many elements of Atlanta that he always do it. And I just feel like Ralph, you know, he had some opportunities, a lot of opportunities. And just sometimes, man, they not the right opportunity for us. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it seems like it's going to be that. And I just feel like, man, and I think Ralph could rap his goddamn ass off.
Yeah, rap hard.
And I just pray that he does get his day to be. I just really don't ever think it's over with until it's over. And I think bro still has. I still think he got a look. I still think he respected in the streets enough to, if he was to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this shit today for real. I'm not saying he hasn't been for real, but I'm saying like when it's something.
I know you're
something
saying, like,
you just
get
like
disciplined about it.
now
Yeah.
or never, do or die. I think bro have his day, and you know that's just me. You know.
Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah.
I love Ralph. So, last thing. By the way, before I go there, I gotta ask you, man, when I saw you, I just gotta say this. When I was, you know, obviously when it was going down, I was broke as a motherfucker. But I was happy as hell to see you winning.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, I know this nigga is knocking down all of the famous chicks. I pray he is. I just pray my partner from College Park is just knocking them down. Well, did you have any experience where you was knocking them down? But I just want you to tell me yes so I could just know that it was going the fuck down.
Actually, man, I was a whole family man. I was married.
Really?
I was married. I was a married man. That's why I wasn't doing a lot of stuff that a lot of rap niggas do.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't in a lot of places a lot of rap niggas be.
Yeah.
I was married. I just feel like that saved me from a lot of shit. For real.
You know, I tell people all the time, I always say, I said this yesterday as a matter of fact, I said the difference between Puff and Jay, one had a wife.
Yeah.
That's just the difference. Like a wife will
Yeah.
humble you and keep you in pocket.
It's accountability. I gotta come home to somebody. I have to account to someone.
I can't just be out till 7 a.m. fucking off and then you can't come in the house and be like, where the fuck you was at?
Oh, girl, we rich. Fuck it. Nah, you gotta account to them. So, I think being married saved me from a lot of woes and troubles. I swear to you.
Good for you, man. Last question.
Yep.
So this is called the GAUDS Show.
Yeah.
GAUDS is an acronym for goats and underdogs. Do you consider yourself a GOAT or do you consider yourself an underdog? And if you do consider yourself an underdog, what do you, Joc, want to accomplish so you to say, Ray, if I did that, I say I'm the GOAT?
I'm both.
Okay.
Depending on what car we in, depending on what lane we in. Shit, I could be golden in some things and I'm still an underdog in others. I done got some money, but I'm an underdog to some of these niggas' money.
Yeah.
Because I ain't seen some of the money that some of these niggas done had.
Exactly.
And it's somebody who just is great. They ain't seen the money I done had.
But
you know what I'm saying?
but there's also some niggas that can't say they had Tom Cruise on stage dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain moments that you had in time where it was like as a nigga that went to school with you, I'm like, you know that when you see a partner, you like, oh man, it ain't gonna be the same after that.
Shit, yeah, like
That's why I don't even know how to greet you no
Who
more.
this
It's like,
new nigga gonna
are you
be?
Tom Cruise friend now, nigga? I don't even know how to talk to you no more. It's like you.
Yeah, nah, shit. One thing about me, once you meet me, you met me. Anybody that know me, they gonna say, man, that nigga, he don't care. He'll talk to anybody.
That's real.
I would laugh with anybody. I would sit on the street and talk to a bum if I had to. If I found the conversation interesting enough, or if the situation needed for somebody to just stand by somebody who needed somebody. So once you meet me, you met me, man. I don't change up. I'm always me. And I pray to God that when I'm gone from this place, that's what people gonna remember me as being a good person who always was him at all times.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. I can say this. Nobody on earth can say this that does podcasts that I know about. I seen you walking hallways, and then I seen you touring around the world.
Yeah.
That's some GOAT shit, especially coming from where we came from.
Right.
And you know, it ain't like niggas support each other. It ain't like niggas like, oh, you rap, you good. It's like, oh, okay,
Skipping
nigga,
school
get in
on
line,
Gardner
nigga.
Road type
Yeah,
shit.
nigga. So to see you, the watch you go from that, and then see the rap thing kind of feel like it's not showing its head no more. And you'd be like, okay, nigga, I got something for y'all. And then you go over there, and then he's like, I'm over there. And then it's like, and then it's literally like this career of all these accomplishments. And my nigga, I just tell you some Southside shit. You a GOAT, bro.
Man, I appreciate
I just want to tell you that, man. Let's clap for Joc. Y'all clap. Miss Brenda. I love Miss Brenda, man. I love it. But
awesome interview.
thank you. And shout out to everybody watch. Shout out to our sponsors, and shout out to you. Like, share, subscribe, and man, just support this brother Joc. And don't write comments on his Instagram or his girls, because he just showed us that the negative comments cause drama in his house, and we don't need no drama right now. My man trying to get this money. He trying to keep this clear. Don't say no me shit to my woman. It's a GAUDs Show. We out. Let's go.